Good evening, Professor Hope and my fellow classmates at Post University. My name is Hope Pleska, and I will be talking about today creating advocacy and partner up with families and communities in helping children who are facing hunger and nutritional deficiencies. I live in the state of Virginia, where we are ranked 17 out of 50 for children living in secured homes for food and nutrition. But even in a state that is ranked 17, we still have our problems. Out of over the 900,000 people in Virginia, there are people who are facing hunger and nutritional deficiencies. 250,000 of them were children. This breaks down to 1 out of every 9 children experiencing hunger in the state of Virginia. 15 million young people in 2020. 52% of those people were on food stamps, while 48% of those people couldn't even get it, unfortunately. With the average cost of a meal being $4.06, that's a concluding rate of 11.1% of people are still living with hunger. According to the Center of Budget and Policy Priorities, this report for the fiscal year 2022, over 65% of SNAP participants are families with children. And out of those households, they only receive $416 average a month for food. Most of those households, with that being $4.06 per meal, with the average size of family being 4 people, 3 meals a day at $48 per person, that means that they are spending over $1,400 a month for food. That's over $1,000 a month more than what is allotted for those SNAP benefits. It is very important in communities such as these to develop those partnerships with parents, with schools, and most of all, involving the children and helping to address the needs of those who are around them. And at the Hope Foundation, which I am the founder of, my group and I have outlined a good step plan for how to address this in our state. The Hope Foundation would start with speaking engagement and place advocacy programs from local food banks and child groups to have assemblies and demonstrations to help educate the community on difficult subjects. The team consists of 5 members. Me, Hope Paleska, is the senior administrator. Joe Collins is our outreach coordinator. We will have 2 parent volunteers to be continued. Harper Matthews is our event planner, and Todd Gibsons is our food bank liaison. Part of creating partnerships is ensuring open communication channels. By creating an inviting and inclusive environment, Haley Johnson, who is our school liaison, starts meetings with an open dialogue where the foundation can go into child hunger and how it affects us, and how we can establish food pantries to help those who are infected in our school. We will also have discussion times, questions that can be asked, and in the book, Beyond the Bake Sale, it provides a checklist for groups such as ours and how to create those partnerships. The one thing we strive to do is to make sure that the school activities and events are planned with the parents and respond to doing their interests, because the parents are the experts. They want to feel like that they are a part of the solution, not just us telling them what to do. But by doing this, we are able to create that open communication. Everybody is from different races and cultures and sexual orientations. They are all able to have a say in the safety of our group, and if themselves suffer from food insecurities, are able to tell us and how we can help provide for their children. Having this group on a weekly basis on inviting and inclusive environment creates a collaborative setting, and everyone is learning from shared life experiences through this open dialogue. Throughout this entire meeting, we ask parents to collaborate with us on brainstorming ideas, and we take the time to address their inquiries. In addition to that, they are also knowledgeable on potential issues because they are the authorities in their particular areas. At the end of the meeting, we coordinated the need, we know it needs to be done, and we establish our parent volunteers. The next step is to create a plan of involvement that includes the teachers and the children. This time we have 2 parent volunteers, Mr. Daniels and Miss Charlotte. They also serve as PTA members. They will be working with the teachers to help spread the word of upcoming events. We plan on having a healthy eating around the world, where several parents from the meeting who are from different backgrounds express the needs to have more of a diverse menu that reflects the culture of their students. Along with myself, the help of the parents, and the school's dietitian, we create a menu for the week of healthy worldwide eating. And each day we highlight a different culture and involve the parents by asking them for their particular family recipes. This ensures that the children are involved in the healthy eating process and that we are experiencing the different diverse kinds of healthy eating, not just the singular one type that we often see in our food pyramid. Another thing that we do is we create a school food pantry that would distribute boxes and different meals for days of the week for different size families. Our parent volunteers help to create flyers so that way we can spread the food collection to each child's folder. We also created videos using the children to help spread awareness of the food drive by displaying them in our school social media pages. Every class is given directions on how to collect it. They are given boxes and materials that they're used to be able to create their own. Each class can have a proprietary character, from Snowman's to Frozen to Toy Story to even G.I. Joe. Once the boxes are done, they are sat in front of each classroom. And then for 1 week straight, we bring up collections. We have approved foods, canned goods, boxed goods, foods with long shelf lives that can be gathered for our collection. We also have an extra incentive for the class that collects the most food. They get to choose a charity of their choice, and $1,000 in their name will be donated to them. And every fourth Saturday of the month, we will set up these boxes and use Saturday mornings as a time to create and distribute the boxes to members of the school and the community at large. Also, the children are helping to sort the food, fill the boxes, and whatnot. This is one of the ways that we can create community bond activities that makes a difference around them. And using the leadership of the family, the children are able to see how they themselves can make a difference. The problem of food insecurity is addressed by these initiatives. The parents who lack access to food or who are ashamed of their circumstances. The presence of the school demonstrates a respect for family and parents, and healthy food should be available to everyone. It is not a right, it is not a privilege. It is for every citizen of this nation. It's absurd how stigmatized food stamps are, and many people are afraid to use them. There is no reason to feel guilty because everybody occasionally requires assistance, and it's the duty of the neighborhood, the school, and the community at large to look out for one another in mutual love. And at the Hope Foundation, that is our goal, to help our local schools in the state of Virginia. Thank you so much for hearing me out. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Have a good day. Goodbye.